Uphill walking gait. So one of my favorite things to teach, because it's so simple and it makes such a profound difference in when you're hiking up a hill or hiking up some stairs, especially if you're taking a load for a ride while doing so. When we normally ask someone to walk up the stairs, this is what we see. It goes like this. Put their toe on the stair, heel is usually hanging or floating, and then they're leaning their center of mass over that toe box. So there's a lot of leaning forward to meet the stair. So I'm trying to get on top of my toe. It means I'm leaning a lot more, bringing my body forward. And this is why, hikers usually, if they're not hurt by it, have really strong quads and strong calves because they're using that toe box all of the time. And why a lot of people, when they go for a long, try to hike up a hill, their back poops out or their knees poop out or both, because the back is sort of curled over, trying to stay on top of that toe box. So, two changes we're going to make. One is in the placement of the foot. So the placement of the foot should be all the way on the ground. And if this were an elevated surface, so if I were hiking up a hill, I would try to dorsiflex so that my entire foot was connected with the ground, and especially my heel. So the whole foot goes onto the stair. It doesn't hang off the back. It doesn't float. I don't just push. The whole foot goes on there, and I let my my heel do as much work as possible. In order to make my hips work well, I need to keep my body on top of that whole foot. Because my whole foot is here, I no longer have to lean forward to get on top of that toe box, to get on top of the forefoot here. Because I have my whole foot here and I can stack up and hold my line just like I were walking or on flatland, hold my line as I step up. So the whole foot goes onto the stair, and then my butt extends to bring me up. Staying upright, working on that line. And that's the technique. So whole foot, use your whole foot on the ground or on the stair. Push through the heel, not through the forefoot, and then hold your line so that your hips can get in the game, and it's not just pushing through your knees that have probably been overused for an awfully long time. That's how you walk uphill. Nothing changes when you carry, when you put something on your back, like a backpack. You put something in your arms, like a kid or a pet or a dog, or a bag or some boxes or some bags. Everything else stays the same. I find my line. I try to use my entire foot to the best of my ability. And I hold that line as I come head up the stairs.